Alright, take a breath for a second. You didn't land here by accident. Let's talk about the Alienware 18 Area-51. This is for the kind of person who can tell when a machine is truly in control. You're not chasing raw specs for bragging rights. You want dominance that feels calm, intentional, and unshakable. You want a system that doesn't flinch when you push it hard, because you already know what settling feels like. Before you sink in too deep, pause and check the current price and stock. Systems built at this level don't sit still for long, and hesitation is usually where regret sneaks in later. You probably remember the exact moment your old setup showed its limits. Maybe competitive matches started feeling unpredictable. Maybe frame pacing broke immersion right when things got intense. Or maybe your workflows grew heavier while your laptop stayed the same. That's the moment you realize you're no longer okay with good enough. The shift after upgrading is immediate. There's a deep sense of relief when everything responds exactly when you expect it to. No stutter anxiety. No second guessing. You stop thinking about optimization tricks and start trusting the machine to keep up with your ambition. Imagine high refresh competitive gaming where motion feels locked in, not slippery. Long creative sessions where renders don't interrupt your rhythm. Even casual browsing and multitasking feel elevated, like the system is always one step ahead of you. The performance here doesn't scream. It feels authoritative. And don't fall into the trap of waiting for the perfect moment. Prices fluctuate, configurations disappear, and suddenly the exact version you wanted turns into a compromise you promised yourself you wouldn't make. If part of you wonders whether this is more power than you need, that's usually the signal you're thinking long-term. This laptop gives you breathing room. The unexpected benefit is how composed it stays when everything else would normally start to feel strained. It doesn't just perform. It holds its ground. There's a real sense of pride that comes with owning something built like this. You open it up and feel grounded, knowing your setup matches your standards. You're not borrowing performance. You own it. It feels relentlessly smooth under pressure. It makes fast-paced moments feel controlled. It turns heavy workloads into routine tasks. It keeps you focused instead of frustrated. It feels built for people who demand more. It's undeniably large and commanding. And it expects you to respect its power. Eventually, comparison fatigue sets in. You stop bouncing between tabs because you already know which machine you trust. Don't let this turn into one of those upgrades you delay and think about every time your old system struggles again. If you're ready to step out of limitation mode and into total confidence, check the current price and availability now. This is the kind of choice that keeps paying you back every time you sit down and push your limits.